probably find me this morning where I left you yesterday when I moored up here at Fazeley on the embankment here, just the other side of the River Tame Aqueduct. Well, my plan was to sit here for a few days, do some editing and do a live stream on Wednesday, which I'm still hoping to do, which if I've managed to do it, you've already seen. But plans have had to change because I didn't get my pump out and diesel Alvocot because there was a boat there. My plan was to go to Fazeley Mill Marina and fill up there and get my pump out. Well, since it's changed hands from ABC and been sold to the Rotherham Group, or whichever one the Rotherham part is, they've got 2 or 3 different sections. They're no longer doing services there, or no longer have a service point there, I should say. It's rather good, isn't it, really, when the Rotherham Group basically relies on the Canal and River Trust for its business, and then they cut out things for boaters. Yeah, not good. But anyway, that's the gist of it. So I've got 2 choices now. We have to run down to Fazeley Junction, turn around, come back up here, up the locks, and go to Alvocot and do all the stuff I want to do, or go down to Fazeley Junction, take a right and go up to Street Hay Wharf and do the business. Well, I've decided I'm going to go up to Street Hay Wharf. It is quite a lot further, but it saves going up and down those locks. Just a lot easier for me. Probably going to take me most part of the day to get there. I'm not going to film it unless something really out of the ordinary happens and I grab the camera quick. Well, good morning. Yes, it's the next day. Yeah, just another little update, just to let you know what's going on. I did what I wanted to do yesterday. I've come up, well, it's the Birmingham Fazeley and the Coventry Canal again, up to Street Hay Wharf. I got my toilet pumped out, filled up with diesel, and I bought a couple of more bags of coal just to keep me topped up. I turned around yesterday, and I'm heading back down now towards Fazeley Junction. I'm at Huddlesford at the moment, and the ploughing is just over here. I've shown you that as I've gone past it a few times before. I did pop in there last night because I got 0 internet here, so I ran across there with my laptop just to check a few emails and things like that, and I sent a couple of messages in there. So yeah, I did pop in there. I had 1 pint and came back to the boat. I went to bed early because I had no internet. So that's the way it goes. But yeah, so heading up back down to Fazeley Junction today. I'll probably stop a little bit short at Ventura Business Park, or Ventura Park, whatever it's called, on the outskirts of Tamworth, and do some shopping. So that's the plan for today. Once again, I'm not going to bother to film any of it. So I'll let you know what's going on again probably tomorrow morning. You can see up in front of me here, there's some CRT workmen. They're cutting down some dead sycamore trees. They're going to leave some of the firewood behind. I've asked them to, and they said they would. So I should get that shortly. Meanwhile, just thought I'd let you know. Yeah, by the way, I was moored right where they are, so I had to reverse back to get out of the way. So I moved the boat right back. There was a boat here in front of me, but he's gone on. Perhaps he decided he had to move, but I think he was safe where he was. So anyway, yeah, you can hear them cutting up the wood up there. Once they've done, I'll move up there and I'll pick some of it up. Well, hello there. I'm still on my way back from Street Hay Wharf to Fazeley Junction. And it's Saturday the 25th today, I believe. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I haven't been very well for the last few days. I'm still not. I'm going to move a little ways just to get to the junction. I need to pop to the shop, and as soon as I've passed Ventura shops now, it's just as easy to take the boat down to Fazeley Junction and go to the little Tesco Express there. I'm only after a loaf of bread. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So here goes. Oh, she's going to go. we go. I'm not quite sure if this was the best idea of mine to move the boat right now. Just literally untying the boats and walking back along the towpath to the back of the boat has exhausted me. Yeah, I don't know what's up with me. This cold I've got is really getting to me. I'm certainly not going far. That was a struggle. Literally all I've done is untied the boat and got onto the back of the boat, and I felt exhausted. It's not good. So I'm not going far. I don't even know if I have the energy to walk to the shop today. Probably have to leave that till tomorrow morning. Let's get down there now anyway. Now I'm on the move. Well, I'm almost back to Fazeley Junction now. It's just around the corner here now. I'm glad I did this little short trip. It's definitely proven to me now that I'm not fit to go cruising yet up Curdworth Locks. This little trip's made me very, very tired already. Yeah, definitely glad I tried it, because when I set off tomorrow and decided to do Curdworth Locks, I think it might have been a bit of a disaster. Well, I wouldn't have been capable of doing it. So yeah, I'm going to have to rest up for another couple of days, I think, before I make the decision to move on. At least now I've got another short stint, well I say short, it's an hour or so, from Fazeley Junction up to Curdworth Locks, and I can always stop somewhere up along there if I still feel it's too much. Definitely is at the moment, so definitely going to go more up very, very shortly. I think I'm going to turn on to the main part of the Birmingham Fazeley Canal at the junction, although this technically is the Birmingham Fazeley Canal here between Fazeley Junction and Whittington, and then it becomes the Coventry Canal again. These days it's just called the Coventry Canal basically all the way through. Yeah, turn up on the Birmingham Fazeley, and hopefully I can moor up just the other side of the bridge. I know there's moorings there. That's what I'm planning to do. If not, I don't know. Well, I can moor up there somewhere. I'll find somewhere quite quickly to moor up. Right, so I'm just passing the 3 tons. I was toying with stopping and getting water. You know, I just don't want to add that extra workload in today. I'm not desperate, and there's a water point up on the flight of Curdworth, so I'll fill up when I get up there. Yeah, I just don't even feel like stopping to get water. Yeah. Anyways, I'm just about to make this turn. CRT workboat on the moorings here. I think I can drop in behind it, so that'll work out perfectly. Let's see properly. Well, that promise my eyes will water as it is anyway at the moment. just it's all nice hard sanding here, which is nice to get on and off. I can actually put onto most of the hard sanding here as well, so that's quite nice. Oh, that's me moored at last. Took me forever. I was just struggling to bend over and get back up. I'm outside the old mill building here. Time to get back in the warm. Well, hi guys. Been here a few days, so basically got over this cold flu or whatever I've had. It's a little bit windy. It's been raining all morning, now it's brightened up a bit. You know what I'm like? I get itchy fingers or itchy toes, itchy fingers, itchy tiller, whatever you want to call it. I'm ready to make a move. So it's a bit blowy. I'm not going to go far. I'm just going to get somewhere a bit closer to the locks. It's supposed to be dry tomorrow, so if I'm a little bit closer to the locks, I mean I'll get an early start on the locks. No boats have passed me today. I don't know if any, I think one boat passed me yesterday, one boat the day before. So I'm not expecting to get much help at the locks. So it's going to be a case of just going up there on my own, which I don't mind doing, as you know. So yeah, I'm just about to leave Fazeley. Yeah, I like Fazeley. It's a lovely little town. I remember this mill here being dilapidated a few years ago, which is now been renovated. I'm not quite sure if it's apartments or what it's been changed into, but it definitely looks pretty darn good to me. I love to see these old buildings restored like that. You know, our history being here for a good few more years, even if it's not in its original state as a mill as it was years ago. But it, you know, it's serving another purpose, and repurposing things are good ways to go. So anyway, let's start this engine up and make a move. There she goes. Right, she's all ready. I think I'm all ready. I'm going to go and cast off. Right, I'm underway. Yeah, as soon as I cast off, the boat was going straight across the canal. It's a bit windier than I thought, but I'm not sure what it is. I think it's just that the wind's hitting the mill building there, and it's just doing that and pushing me back off the bank. It's not that windy now, just past the building. And yeah, so much for it brightening up. There's a couple of spots of rain. It says it's going to be dry for a couple of hours on my phone. Let's see, if it starts to rain, I should be mooring straight back up again. One thing about this stretch is, I think it's Armco all the way basically, so there's plenty of places to moor up if I need to. Be a boat moored along here, unusual looking boat. It's like had the old sliding cover over the top of the old workboat. Funny enough, the name of on there is Q, and I think the boat was called Q. We have a ex-hire boat moored up here. I'm pretty sure this is, yeah, pretty sure that's an ex-hire boat. ABC Boats, that's what I'm trying to think of. And it's painted out there or scratched out, it says Anderton Marina. Anderton Marina is an ABC boat place. That's up near the Anderton Boat Lift, of course. Right. Cooling up here slowly at the moment. Couple of moored boats, so I'm just going past those moored boats. Once I get past those, I'll open her up a little bit. Not if I'm going to open up particularly, I'm not in that much of a hurry. When I was saying it, it's definitely raining again now. That I didn't expect. I'm going to have to find a waterproof jacket out. I might just put it over the top of this. I think it'll fit. Let's see. I'll have to put the camera away though. So yeah, if it eases up, well, it's not much at the moment, but as long as it stops, I'll get the camera back out. I just don't want to ruin the camera, of course. And if you get spots on the lens, it's horrible anyway, isn't it? I'll just grab the camera out again quickly for a little bit. I'm just about to pass Fazeley Mill Marina here on my left-hand side. Originally, when I first come past there about 4 or 5 years ago now, this was privately owned. Then it was taken over by ABC Boat Hire, or whatever they're called, and now it's the Rotherham Group. And these are the people now that don't do anything anymore. Got no facilities there now for boaters. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame, really. You know, as I said before, they get all their income basically from the Canal and River Trust from us. But yeah, I see they've still got the diesel there, probably for their own boat, and the pump out's still there. Jackie's boat, which used to be over the far there, is gone. Jackie used to be the person that ran this. Then they've got big signs up saying private property, and all gated off. Looks like the water point's still here, but that's outside here. There's the water points. It used to have rubbish just inside there, which is no longer there. So all we got here now is a water point. This is Cos Hill Road Bridge here. I've told it to pronounce Coles Hill, or Cos Hill. I pronounce it Coles Hill. There you go. That's how it's spelled. But Cosel, I believe is how they pronounce it. Cosel, I was told, yeah. Just about making the bend. Not watching where you're going. You've got a sharp bend as soon as you come out of the bridge hole. Fortunately, there's nothing coming the other way, as I'm on the wrong side of the cut. And there's nothing more along here, fortunately, either. And I've just bumped the edge now, trying to get round the corner. Yeah, that's not the best of boating. There's quite often boats moored along here, so I'm glad there's not at the moment. Otherwise I'd be well in this stuck. There's boats moored on the other side, but they're permanently moored. Big old crane there. I've actually managed to get the boat off the bank at last. Well, at least that rain seems to have stopped again, that's one thing. Just saw the boat there, Beeston Castle. I think that's one of the sort of shared boats, if I remember correctly. It stopped raining, as you might be able to see on the camera, I don't know. It stopped a few minutes ago, so I got the camera back out. I'm just about to go under the turreted footbridge here, which is quite unique on the network. Fortunately, the swing bridge is always kept in the open position these days. That's handy, we don't have to worry about that. As we go under, you'll see it from this direction. I'm going to leave the camera as it is. Still at the moorings along here for operating the swing bridge. As I say, I guess you can just moor there these Drayton Swing Bridge and Drayton Footbridge. I'll have a boat moored on the towpath side and a sunken boat on the non-towpath side. That was Drayton Footbridge, and this is the sunken boat. I had to make sure I went around, and the moored up boat over here. Oh dear, starting to rain again. I guess I better put the camera away again. There's not much to see from here on for a little while anyway, that I can recall. So yeah, I'll throw the camera away. And look, road here anyway, road noise. So I'll catch up with you again shortly. I'll do my coat back up, I guess. I'm back inside the boat. Yeah, the heavens opened up. Although it's eased off a little bit now, I decided to stop. I don't need to get soaked. I'm trying to get over being not very well. So the last thing I need to do is get like a drowned rat. Fortunately, the coat's kept me dry, so I'm good. But that's going to do for today. I moved a little bit, but not as far as I intended. Oh well, never mind. Carry on tomorrow, hopefully. Good morning. Very clear sky. It is very nice out actually at the moment. A bit on the chilly side, but besides that, what do you expect in January? I don't know what the exact date is, 27th is it, something like that today. I might be wrong. Did carry on moving yesterday after you saw me stop because of the rain. I did move a little bit more. I'm just below the bottom lock now. It's probably a quarter of a mile in front of me. I can see it from here, but it's going to take me a few minutes to get there. But yeah, let's make a move. Got the old tatty old blue top on again today because everything's wet and yucky, so keep getting this one mucky rather than making all my clothes yucky and mucky. I might try and put the drone up when I get to the bottom of the lock. Just fly around and show you a bit what's going on around there. There's all lakes all over here, which is rather nice. I'm guessing, I could be completely wrong, but I'm assuming there were old extraction areas for minerals, you know, like gravel and sand and that sort of thing. The way I'm saying that is because you can see the bridge there in the background. It looks like that has a conveyor belt on it, or did have at one point in time, across that bridge. So I'm guessing that was for bringing minerals out from the quarries around here, or the gravel pits as they were quite often called. So yeah, anyway, I'm only guessing that. I could be 100% wrong, of course. It's just the way they look. I used to fish a lot of gravel pits down in Berkshire when I lived in Hampshire, so it just sort of looks similar, if you know what I mean. Anyway, let's make a move up to the bottom of the lock. I'm going to go up, not all of them today. There's moorings about halfway up, and I'm going to stop there for the day. I'm going to cut it into two halves, just to make it a little bit easier. And it's pretty chilly, you know, just more comfortable. Anyway, let's get going, shall we? Right, she's going. I better go and cast off. So here we go. It's a little shallow on the edge, so I'm pulling away quite slowly. I'm not expecting to see too many people today. No boats went past me yesterday, and one boat went past me the day before, and one the day before that, when I was more down at Bradley? When I was more down at Fazeley. So that sunshine's nice. I think I'm going to find my woolly hat in a moment. It's a bit cold around the ears. So yeah, the old woolly hat's going to come out. let's get on up to that lock and let's see about throwing the drone up and just flying the drone around for a little bit. I'm not going to be anyone's way if I stay on the lock landing, I'm pretty sure of that. And if someone does come along, I just move quickly. Well, I can see a boat up here. It looks like it's on the lock landing. Perhaps it's not, perhaps it's just a little bit back, but it's a little ways off yet. I think there are a couple of moorings there actually just before the lock landing. They're probably on there. But there's also a winding hole here, so it could... Yeah, it's job to tell, it's still too far away. And the sun's in my eyes as well. It's time to go locking. Well, it's 5 or 6 I'm going to be doing today. Something like that. Well, I didn't look it up. I'm going by memory here, and it's what, 3 years ago, 2-3 years ago the last time I came up here. So yeah, I'm guessing, or use my memory to a little degree. Cold wind in my eyes are watering. As you know, I dressed for the occasion. I was watching some videos just lately on other YouTubers, you know, sat there in the evening, and you realise when you see them in real life and then you see them when they're filming, they're all dressed up, you know, their designer clothes on and all this sort of thing. That's just not real boating, is it? It's not glamorous at all, especially this time of the year. It's quite dank, wet, dirty, towpaths full of mud. Yeah, I'm not quite sure why they do it. Show the real part of boating, not some glamorous part. You know, maybe sometimes in the summer a bit like that, but certainly not this time of the year. I'm certainly not going to ruin my decent clothes when it's so muddy and yucky out. All the ropes are gritty and muddy. Every time you touch them, you get filth off of them. Yeah, I wear the old stuff. I'll keep boating real. As I'm approaching that moored boat now, he is quite well back from the lock landing. Say, perception of distance sometimes is a little bit different, difficult to tell. Yeah, definitely well back. No, I can't see anything with the sun in my eyes. I'm not complaining about the sun. We're just passing the winding hole here. There's somebody there. Morning. Good to see you in the sun. It's quite bright, lovely. I'm just passing that boat now, and yeah, come up towards the lock landing. There's room for 2 or 3 boats along here. I nearly come up here myself, but I didn't know if there was enough room or not. I couldn't remember it well enough. I didn't want to end up by being moored on the lock landing, just in case someone came along. Well, I've decided that as this video is already 30 minutes long, I'm going to bring it to an end here. And I'll show you a little bit of the start of the next video, when we're going to go up the locks. To show that, I'm going to show you a little drone footage. So while I'm bringing this video to an end, you can watch the drone going up over the bottom lock here at Curdworth. This is lock 11 on the Curdworth flight. And I'm going to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video. It was a little bit messing around at the start, but we got back to cruising proper in the end. Don't forget, if you're not already subscribed, please do subscribe. Hit the old bell notification button and all options. That way YouTube will inform you every time I upload a new video. And you'll get to see the rest of the drone footage at the start of the next video. That just leaves me to say, thanks very much for watching. Trevor out.